Oh, how you doing today?
$5 and you got
Pizza, pop, and ice cream.
But it's more than lunch.
Everyone should have the opportunity to experience education beyond K through 12.
Trust Fund Scholarship helps kids like Wanda,
Well, where is home? Like I have nowhere to go.
providing more than 300 scholarships last year to students who have aged out of the foster care system, helping with room, board, and supplies. Wanda attends Western and says the scholarship has helped her stay in school.
The biggest help I've ever got, because honestly, I don't think I would have made it through school without it.
Nationwide, 75% of kids aging out of foster care want to go to college, 10% make it there, and only 3% graduate. In Michigan, more than 13,000 kids are in foster care, and thanks to this scholarship, Wanda hopes she will be in that 3%.
It's just such a great feeling just knowing that there is people that you don't even know trying to help you get through your education.
There you are, Miss, and thank you for coming back.
Over the last 6 years, this fundraiser has brought in $30,000 for kids like Wanda. In Lansing,
Have a nice day.
Mackenzie Frost,
All right, thank you.
News Channel 3.
There's no drug, there's no alcohol, there's nothing that can describe the feeling of getting in a car, going 100 mile an hour in a bull ring.
Racing is in Kenny Head's blood.
It's really kind of nice to come to the racetrack and good chance we can win on any given night.
It's a family affair. 4 generations competing full throttle.
My wife would say this is our happy place. This is where we go to get away from it. This is what we do to make everything kind of right.
In 35 years, Kenny has been around the block enough to know these corners like the back of his hand. But still, things feel different.
This is more fun than it's been in a long time for me. The adrenaline's starting to pump already.
Head has been on a tear, winning big for weeks now. And while he'd like to say he's just that good, Kenny believes his success is part of something much bigger.
Quite honestly, I've got 2 people behind me. It's my dad, my stepson. They're pushing me.
Kenny lost his father 4 months ago to cancer. 3 weeks ago, his stepson, a car crash taking his life. It's been hard, very emotional. He can't stop thinking of them, no matter how intense the race. And after all these years, the wins, the losses, Kenny no longer drives for himself.
You just look up and they're the ones that are doing this for us.
And they must be good. Starting near the back of the pack, Kenny made his way up front. His dad and stepson with him, watching over, giving him the will and skill to take the flag.
It's been a couple years since I've won here. It's right there, man. My dad and my stepson in this car, my crew chief, my wife, everybody that supports me. It's for everybody.
I chose Girls on the Run because you participate in all these activities.
We do life lessons, how do you manage emotions, lessons on making good friends.
It's fun, and you can talk to your friends and stuff, and you can have fun running. Teamwork, we stick together.
It's really cool because everybody's so positive and energetic. Everyone was there for you, and you build great friendships, and your coaches kind of become your second parents. Is it recording?
They're really important because, if you didn't have a coach, you wouldn't know what to do. It feels like your first year.
It's not just about running, it's about actually developing relationships, friendships.
So the program is to really help them to identify themselves as unique and special and beautiful and not fall into that kind of box mentality.
What I'm thankful for most is to be here today and spend time with my friends, hanging out, running.
Kalamazoo Public Safety Officer Alex Wright has been patrolling Drake Road for 5 years.
We'll be monitoring for red light violations and any type of distracted driving, like texting.
Those are only some of the violations he sees that could easily cause an accident.
It's at least once a day for sure, and that's just the near misses, and then we're often out here for the actual real deal of a crash.
Drake Road, crossing West Main, KL Avenue, and Stadium are the top 3 most dangerous intersections in Kalamazoo County. Each intersection holds the highest number of crashes for 2017.
Hey there, Officer Wright with Kalamazoo Public Safety. I stopped you for running the red light.
Running a red light is one of many reasons Wright says is causing those numbers to increase.
Everybody always thinks distracted driving is texting and driving. It's way more than that. It's playing with the radio, it's listening to the screaming kids, getting your kids a bottle that they've dropped.
The Michigan auto law firm publishes the numbers every year as a public service.
That if people are informed about which intersections in their community have high crash rates, they can either adjust their commutes accordingly and hopefully avoid those intersections, or if they do have to pass through them, they're aware that these are high crash areas.
If the number of intersection crashes increase, Wright says so could the number of stops and citations.
Well, we just want people to slow down, be safe, and pay attention to what they're doing. Stay off the phone, leave the crying kid in the back seat until you can pull over and safely address that situation.
Maybe it'll pack a little bit.
Okay. Carrie Orozco is a busy mother of 3, and like most moms, she's always digging for deals. But grocery shopping with little ones can be a big chore.
Without the kids, I could do it a lot quicker, but it takes a lot of time with them.
So today we asked Carrie to use Meijer Shipt for the first time. She ordered this list of items. We guessed it was about a week's worth of groceries for her family. As her Shipt shopper retrieved them, I too was buying the same list of groceries, but as an in-store customer.
Okay, bananas, cucumbers, tuna, eggs, applesauce.
Curious about the cost of convenience? My total, $104.10. Carrie's, $122.85.
Total is $122.85. And then I tipped her $10.
The total difference, including a tip,
minus $104.10, $28.75. As a stay-at-home mom, we have one income, so every dollar counts. And $30 is a good amount for us.
On its website, Shipt warns customers, quote, when ordering from select retailers, a small service fee will be added at checkout. So we checked out Meijer's service fees. My mangoes were buy one, get one free, 2 for $2. Carrie paid more than double that. My almonds were on sale for $8.99, normally $9.49. Carrie paid over $10, even more than regular price. On average, we found Carrie paid between 30 and 80 cents more than I did for most food items. That included 34 cents more for pears and 80 cents more for cashews. The biggest upcharges, however, were on these 3 items. For Meijer chicken breasts, Carrie paid $1.13 more. Her toilet paper was $1.60 more, and she paid over $2 more for Meijer frozen shrimp. In fact, out of the 40 items purchased, Carrie paid more for all of them except one.
It was pretty nice just having the groceries come to my door, I'll admit.
Even so, she says when it comes to Shipt's additional service fees, she'll pass.
Honestly, for about like a $30 difference, I know for some people it probably is totally worth it. It probably wouldn't be for me. I probably won't be renewing my membership.
Anaimak was living in Kalamazoo because she was attending WMU, but she was born and raised here in Muskegon Heights. We're here at her old high school where now a candlelit memorial sits on the lawn. She was known to her friends and family as Naya, and tonight, Home sings to celebrate her life. Good vibrations, reverberating love, celebrating Naya Mac's vibrant spirit. Her old high school bandmates believe this is how she would want to be honored.
I want to be right. All of this is for Naya Mac, her family, her friends, everyone that loved her, everyone that she gave her inspiration to. This is all for them.
This is what Naya loved, what she lived for. Her friends say she wouldn't want people to cry, instead live in her memory.
You never know when it's going to be one of your own, and then for it to be one of your own, it's just like, wow.
We're finna turn up. Y'all gotta smile.
Naya's younger sister, Ashley.
That's my sister, you know, that was my heart. So I'm at peace. I made peace with it. I know my sister, I know she would want me turning up, partying for her. We're gonna party all weekend. It'll never be the same, it'll never be the same, and there'll never be another Naya.
No one here made mention of how Mac died, nor mentioned her accused killer. They say Naya lived by rejecting negativity, and that's what they want to do moving forward in her honor. Reporting in Muskegon Heights, George Verdes, News Channel 3.